last day, I'm going to go through and review a few of the pressure points that we've gone through already. I'm going to review 3, and then I'm going to show 3 others. Okay, and these are the lower levels that I teach. I'll do some basic self-defense for each of these, and I'm going to show you where they are and how to use them. Okay. All right. Large intestine 10 is one that we've done before, and that's what we're going to review today again. So, large intestine 10. Let's go on this side. Get closer so everybody can see. Okay, so thumb is here, and the bend of his elbow is here. It's going to be slightly down in the center of that muscle mass right here, and it goes into the center of the arm. Okay, so if this is grabbed, so say he grabs here, if I grab this way or this way, either squeezing or whatever, I should get some type of reaction. That's what I'm looking for. You don't have to get a whole lot, just a little bit of a reaction. To hit this goes down and in. Relax a little bit. Okay, grab. No, not grab. Grab both. Like if his arm's bent, because he may have his arm locked, but more likely he's going to have his arm bent a little bit. So if his arm is locked and it's straight, this can come straight down. You can hit this with a hammer fist. I usually use the forearm or this wrist bone, and you can come in and down at a 45-degree angle this direction, in and down, and strike here. And you want to bring this in and down and towards you. That way when it comes towards you, then you can strike to the head. Okay? We're not going to do any head points today, but I just want to demonstrate where that can go. Okay? So, here, in and down, and then here. That's large intestine 10. You can find it on an acupuncture chart, or in a book, or just online. Okay? So, and that's the only real reason that I use the points with the names and the numbers for the acupuncture point names. Because I'm not going to worry about that. In a fight, this guy grabs me, I'm going to strike his arm and go here. I don't care what pressure point I hit, because I'm probably going to hit one. Okay? So, the other pressure point we're going to cover and review today is lung 8. Lung 8 is on the inside of the wrist, right here along the thumb, right where that bone rounds. That's here. Right where that bone dips right into the arm, the nerve is right here. You're going to squeeze that like this and squeeze it in to the bone and slightly towards the hand. So if this guy grabs, I usually grab with all 4 fingers, but I'm mainly working with this first finger here and grabbing and pulling this in to bring him in and down. Okay? So lung 8 along the thumb side here. This can also be struck coming up and in with, again, like I had shown in the previous video, door knocking knuckles. These 4 knuckles here, striking here, or you can hook punch this. Either way, I don't care. However you strike this, doesn't really matter. You're going to get a decent effect. Okay, most of that sound was from my class. I didn't hit this real hard. Okay, this also, and if you're going by some of the bunkai and different things that are, bunkai is just hidden techniques in a kata. Kata is the movements and stuff that I went through the last time for the white belt stuff, Taioka 1, some of the basic movements for like low blocks and that kind of stuff. You can study the kata on your own, but to get the actual movements or techniques that come from the kata that you can use for real self-defense, like this technique, a lot of people use stuff like this, whether it's a greeting or whatever they call it, a greeting, and then down and bow and that kind of stuff. You can do that stuff. This is real techniques. It's not just unuseful stuff. So this guy grabs me, I can strike here, I'm gonna cup this and hit here. And this, I put this here first because that way I know where his hand is and I'm gonna slightly trap it so he doesn't go anywhere. And I don't have to worry about looking or figuring out where his wrist or his hand is because I'm aiming for my own hand. And you can hit your own hand in the dark. Your eyes closed, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna hit this here. You okay? Okay. Alright. So anyway, so that technique, that's lung 8. The last one to review is spleen 11. Make sure we get out here a little bit so we can get the legs in. Spleen 11 on the inside, center, middle of the thigh, between the knee and the groin, right in the center on the inside round, there's a nerve, okay? This pressure point nerve goes into the center of the bone, either up and in or down and in or straight in, and usually at a 45. So in this direction. Okay? This can be hit with a kick, whether it's a thigh shin kick, or with the ball of the foot, or if you got a boot on, the toe of your boot, or if you got a good heavy shoe on, you can kick with the shoe going in, or you can bring your heel up and hit with the heel up and in, or you can hit with the heel toe out, like a toe out front kick, which I haven't covered that yet. So if you've got this guy here and you're here and in, you can use this leg to strike into that pressure point and that nerve hit here and take this guy. Okay? You can use it as slightly kind of a sweep to take the leg out from underneath. Okay? So up and in. And you can also go here. You can drop the shoulder as you're doing this and break him around. Then you can kind of get into a judo or jiu-jitsu type play where you're trying to fight for balance and throw this guy and set this guy up for a throw. Okay? Okay. One other thing I want to cover with that spleen. From a headlock, this guy gets you a headlock from the front like this. I can use this spleen as for a hook punch in here. So as this comes in, I want to pull down so you're not squeezing on your neck. So we'll use this other hand to pull down, and then I want to hook punch this here. In. Silent film. Silent frame.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope so.
You want to do it again?
I'm gonna play too many times.
Okay. I didn't hit that hard.
Well, it's woke up.
Yeah. Okay. The first new point, triple warmer 3. Triple warmer 3 is on the ring finger bone, about the middle of the hand. Okay. It's right about here. This nerve, let's use this hand. This nerve activates and works best by striking and vibrating. You can rub it. Okay? So this guy grabs. You can rub this just to kind of get a reaction, but you can also use your door knocking knuckles to strike. Okay? Now, is this going to end the fight? No, but it's going to weaken his hand and hurt.
It's going to hurt
a lot. Okay?
It's gonna hurt my
If
hand.
you hit this hard enough, you can break these bones.
It's going to hurt.
Okay, and if you're in a fight, and that, one of my goals is to try to eliminate one of his weapons. Okay, so strike from here, like you're doing the King Kong or Tarzan or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so striking this in with door knocking knuckles, or you can break this in like this. You can also use this here. If he's grabbing with both hands, you can trap both hands here and use this to press in, and you're doing this again. This would be that part of the kata, or whatever, like we do tempo, do bows like this. So this guy comes in here, he grabs both hands. I'm going to trap both hands and squeeze this in and press. I'm not pressing real hard, but it still hurts.
It hurts.
Okay? And as you're doing this, you can strike that and then press it and turn. So as you're here and you're pressing in and you turn, you get this guy to move off to the side and start getting control of his balance. Okay? That's just one tiny thing. Okay? So that's triple number 3, right on the back of the hand. Strike. Okay? Also, if this guy's reaching out to punch at you, I don't care. Okay? I usually try to go for the back of the hand whenever they're punching. That way I try to cause him pain, and that way it's kind of like a block, so you're not getting punched in the face.
Oh, shit.
But, sorry.
That's fine. You're okay.
But you just kind of tap it as they come through. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
To help heal or make it not hurt as bad, tap the point, no matter what point it is, and massage and rub in a circular motion, usually clockwise. Okay? Okay? And if it's a point on meaty part of the body, here, press with the flat of your finger or thumb, massage, just like shiatsu massage. Okay? Tap the point, slap it like this, kind of helps alleviate the pain and disperse the pain. Okay? All right? So, all right. Lung 5. Lung 5. So lung 5 is on the inside of the arm. So it's opposite of large intestine 10 of this muscle group right here. It's on the inside bend right below the actual line of the elbow right here. And this goes into that nerve at this angle. In like this. So if his arm is bent and it's down, it's going to be in like this. If it's pressed out like this, it's going to be here. This can also be struck in here. You can hook punch it down. You can do an edge hand strike. You can use this wrist bone. I use that wrist bone a lot to strike this in. Okay? Have anybody watching?
Two people.
Two people.
Cool. All right.
But it'll also be a video later, so.
Yeah. Okay, so lung 5 here, in and down. So to use this, if his arm is straight like this and he's getting ready to punch at me, I'm going to strike that in and down here. Sorry.
You're fine.
So here, strike this in and down. And if he's still there and his arm is still there, his head's going to come in. But if his arm falls away like it did just a second ago, then that engagement is over, and then you can reset. Because this guy might come up and grab you out of the blue, thinking that you did something, you know, and you're not aware of something going on, and he grabs you. Okay. So if he comes up and grabs you, you need a quick pop and strike. Or if you're already engaging and this guy's grabbing here, you can come in, hook punch this here, you can hook punch this here, or you can grab these and bring those in here. Okay? Hooking with both thumbs here. Now his head is down here, and then I can do what I want to his head here. Okay? Okay. So that's lung. What did I say? What is it? Lung 5? 8?
No, 8 was the other one, my bad.
Lung 5. Yeah. Don't confuse me.
That's
All right. Again, just using these points and names and numbers as reference. Okay. I don't. If I'm in a situation, I'm not thinking, well, I need to hit lung 5. I need to hit large intestine 10. I need to hit lung ache, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, boom. I'm just hit, move. Okay? So I'm not trying to think about the pressure point that I'm hitting. I'm just going off of natural body reaction to somebody attacking me in any manner. And that's where kata comes in, training you over and over to where you practice the kata over and over to where all these movements are like muscle memory in your head, and you don't have to think of them, just like you don't have to think about how to ride a bike or how to walk or how to swim. It's just automatic. Okay? So, all right, spleen 6, another leg point. Make sure we're out far enough. We good?
Yeah.
Spleen 6, we're hang on a little bit. Right here where the muscle rounds the leg, right below his sock line, on the inside of the shin, there's a point on the inside back of the shin. You can feel this on yourself. This nerve runs from the big toe all the way up the inside of the leg and all the way up. Okay? So, spleen 11 was up here. Spleen 6 is right here. Right where the calf rounds in and it kind of points to the back of the shin. That's where that point is. Okay? So, that point goes in this direction, strikes this direction. So, if this guy were here and he was just, okay, he was grabbing me any way and we were sitting here struggling, if I want to gain control, I can come in and I can heel kick this, or I can just stomp this in and across. Here, or here. This, if you stomp this in and across, this can dislocate and damage the ankle a lot. Because if you're stepping in and crossing, I'm not just stomping and hitting it like this, I'm doing this to the inside of his shin and ankle. And I'm gaining control here, stomping and kicking here. This goes in and down at a 45-degree angle, front to back, or back to front towards you and across. Okay? So that's spleen 6. That can be dangerous in class, so don't do it very hard. When you're doing it in class, you're practicing and you're learning. Are we still on frame?
Yep.
Yes.
Try to get down here and find it with your fingers, because it's easy to find and easy to get a good reaction. Okay? If you get knocked to the ground, you can hook punch this. If you get knocked to the ground, you can trap their foot and then hook punch this. Or you can elbow this. God forbid you get knocked to the ground, but it's an easy way to get him down to the ground. And off again to where he's not going to kick at you or whatever. Anyway, so that's spleen 6. Those are the 3 new points. And we reviewed 3 of the ones that we did a couple weeks ago. So again, I'm going out of my book that I put together. Large intestine 10, lung 8, spleen 11 are reviewed. And triple wormer 3, lung 5, and spleen 6. Okay? Hope you enjoyed today's quick class. I'm not going to go through an entire belt every time. I did the white belt stuff a few weeks ago. And then every Sunday, probably what I'm going to do is about 15-20 minutes. We'll review some pressure points. We might start getting into some joint locks, some sweeps, takedowns, or any basic stuff like that. Something? Oh, sorry. Somebody was asking a question.
I was waiting to press the finish.
Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me here on the video. And if you like the content, let me know. And if you have anything else that you would like to see, you can also ask and post it on the video or send me a private message, and I will get to it. All right, thank you.